Hello, welcome to the live chat. Let's open the video. You can change this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live chat. Let's wait for a second. Hello there. Welcome to the live. Okay. In this live today, we're gonna check the cameras out of the new Vivo X200 Ultra and see how they perform next to the S25 Ultra. You might know already that they will perform better, but I want to show you the difference. Because in the end, this phone is just as expensive, or in Europe even more expensive than this one in China, but the camera difference is amazing. Yeah. I'm gonna see for now if somebody has any questions, and then after a while, I'm going to put the live camera on the tripod and show you the difference with the camera while using the S25 Ultra and the Vivo X200 Ultra. I'm gonna show you the differences so you can see for yourself. Just started the live. We're gonna wait a little bit till some people are here so I can show you guys. I actually wanted to go live a little bit later, but the weather, as you can see, is not so promising, so I hope it doesn't start raining too early, because I wanted to show you the zoom functions of the camera and let you see how the performances are. I hope you hear me well. If you don't hear me well or the wind is too noisy, I have a windscreen normally on this mic. Just let me know, then I'll see what I can do. Yeah, yeah. They should be waterproof. I didn't test it yet. I'm not so eager to test it. They're just new. This one's the red one. I just unboxed it. I filmed the unboxing, so I can edit it later and show you how it works. Sound is clear. Thank you very much. Hi YouTube. Hi YouTube. Yeah. So for the new one here, I'm gonna compare the cameras of this Vivo X200 Ultra to the S25 Ultra in a second. Just waiting for some people to come online. I'm gonna show you the camera differences, because the camera difference is really amazing on this phone. The camera, actually, this phone, I started using it to film my YouTube videos and the content that I create for social media, since the quality is just awesome. At the moment, the quality that you're seeing now is, of course, not the quality of the X200 Ultra, since I'm using a Google phone to film right now. But in a second, after some people are on the live, I'm gonna put the phone on. I'm gonna put the Google phone on a tripod, and then I'm gonna show you how the camera performs of the X200 Ultra next to the Samsung S25 Ultra. So it's gonna be the battle of the ultras. In the meanwhile, if you have some questions or you want to know something about the phone, just write it in the comments. I'll answer your questions. And to be honest, this phone is amazing. I know they talk a lot about Chinese phones and how Chinese phones are not secure or whatever, but to be honest, this is the most secure phone I've seen until now. Whenever I send a picture, for example, I want to send a picture with WhatsApp, it shows me immediately that it's removing all personal data before sending it to WhatsApp. If there are applications that are using or sending information behind the screens via internet, it shows me the app. It tells me what it is, how many times it is sending, and all the time intervals that it is sending data around. So to be honest, I've been using Android phones for a long while, but I've never used one. I've never seen one as secure as this one, to be honest. Because in the end, if you're using Google, you know Google collects a lot of information and sends around a lot of information too. Yeah. So in a couple of minutes, when some more people are online, I want to show you guys how the differences in camera are when you see it. Hi Enrique, can I see your iPhone 16? I have an iPhone 16, the normal 16. I don't have it anymore. I have a 16 Pro. Also to compare, actually, because this is my main phone, and today I unbox this one. This is the 1 TB version of the X200 Ultra. I'm gonna start using this as my main phone. Because to be honest, the battery life is amazing on these phones. They have 6,000 milliamp batteries, and also the camera for me as a content creator is just wonderful. If you go to my channel, I have a YouTube video, a short, where I filmed this case that I got from Pitaka. And that video actually, I filmed it with the Vivo X200 Ultra, with this one. You see? Here, Enrique, there's a iPhone 16, what is it, 16 Pro. You see? But later on, if you like, I can compare the cameras for you. The camera, I don't want to disappoint you, but the cameras of the Vivo X200 Ultra are way beyond what you can get with the iPhone. Although the iPhones have been always nice cameras and consistent in colors and all that stuff, but this camera is just on another level. Also, the S25 Ultra, which is one of the best flagship phones in Europe on the main market, it doesn't really compare. It has no chance of winning against the X200 Ultra from Vivo. It's really amazing. So that's why now when I make videos, when I make some short videos or I want to make content on the go, I don't need to take my Blackmagic 4K camera with me, which is very heavy, by the way. I can do all of this with this phone. And if you want, stay tuned. In a couple minutes, I'll put the phone I'm filming with on a tripod. I'll flip the camera and I'll show you how it compares to this one. And then you can see for yourself. It's actually really quite amazing. If you have any questions about these phones, let me show you the other side. Not that impressive. It's the screen. If you want to see anything or you have questions already about the software or about the phone, just shoot it in the comments. Don't worry. I'm here to answer all the questions. See? So at the moment it's still calm in the live. I'm not that often live, but in the future I will be more online and I will actually make a dedicated place, a dedicated spot to have once or twice a week on a dedicated time a live stream for you guys about smartphones, about the newest gadgets and how they work and stuff. And as I always say, if you have questions, just write it down in the comments and I'll show it to you guys. Okay? Now, I think maybe it's time for me to put these phones on the tripod. I'm gonna put this phone on the tripod in a second, and then I will show you how it performs next to the S25 Ultra. Yeah, and by the way, this is the Vivo X200 Ultra from China. It's a phone they don't sell in Europe officially or anywhere. But when you get it in Europe or you're abroad, you don't live in China, you don't have to worry. You can install all of the Google apps. You can install all of the apps. You can use Android Auto. You can use Google Pay. You can use whatever you use on a regular Android phone. You can use this with this phone too. Yeah, but you need to download the Google how's it called? The Google apps yourself. And they're actually ready because in the App Store of Vivo, the Google apps are ready to be downloaded and installed. They don't make it difficult or anything. It's even the contrary. They make it very easy to install and very easy to use. Yeah. So in a couple seconds, I'm going to put the phone on the tripod and then I'm going to show you guys how the cameras perform. This is actually 2 times the same phone. This is the flagship color. This is a red finish, which is wonderful. This is the one I'm going to be using as my main phone. At the moment, I was using this one. I bought the 512 gigabyte version, but since I'm so impressed with this, I bought the 1 terabyte version, and I'm going to start using the 1 terabyte version and keep it as my main phone. The battery is amazing. The camera is amazing. It has a Snapdragon Gen 8 Ultra, just as the Samsung S25 Ultra, all the other phones. But something this has and the S25 Ultra doesn't have is it has UFS 4.1 instead of UFS 4.0. You see? So actually the system is still a little bit faster and it has 16 gigs of RAM instead of 12. And it gives you 16 gigs of shared RAM that you get from your regular memory. And since it's 4.1, you can be sure that it is fast. Yeah. In a couple of seconds, in a couple of minutes, I'm gonna put the phone on the tripod, and I'm gonna show you guys how the camera performs. Yeah. If you have any questions in the meanwhile, hi there everybody. If you have any questions in the meanwhile, shoot it down there. If you're a content creator and you're looking for a phone that can make professional videos which look amazing, which people actually won't even notice that you're using a phone, because to be honest, I find the quality unbelievable, then this Vivo X200 Ultra may be the phone for you. And yeah, it has a big camera bump as you can see, but you know, the sensor has to be big, it's physics, and you can change that. And because it's that big, it's the reason that you have such a nice image quality when you take shots. And also, all of these sensors, I don't know if you can see it well, you see it has very big sensors. All of them are main sensors. All of them have optical image stabilization. So when you shake the phone, you will hear some crackling around. But that's actually the image stabilization that you have on these phones. They exist in 3 colors. I have 2 of the 3. This is the white one. It has some, I don't know if you see the structure of the in the white color, and this is the flagship color. Actually, that's their main color. You see, it is this nice wonderful red color that you can see right now. Okay, I came a little bit earlier to the live than I actually wanted to. It's because as you can see, the weather is not on my side today. It can start raining every minute, any moment. But these phones are waterproof. I still don't want to soak them in water though. Yeah. um, they're still new and fresh. I don't want to take any risks, but I don't think that it's going to be any problem even if it rains on them. Yeah, and I'm feeling a drop here and there, so maybe I should put the phone to the test. Okay, guys, let me install. Let me install the Google phone here, like this. Stay with me, guys, and then put the phone on tripod, like this, and we're going to take. So, hi, Johnny. Johnny. So, I'm gonna show you. This is a Vivo X200 Ultra. This is a Samsung S25 Ultra. I'm filming with the Pixel 8 right now since I'm using this phone. Yeah. Let me show you just the difference in the camera. I hope I can. I hope that you can see it clearly. It's going to be more clear when I show you the zoom functions. Actually, okay. This one wants to update. It's not the time for that. So. So, when you look right now, you see that this one actually zooms in quite a lot compared to the S25. It's because the main lens, number one here, number one here, here it's a 35 millimeter, here it's 24 millimeters. Yeah, the sound. Excuse me, guys, I left my mic on the other side. Let's do it again. 1 second, guys. I'm just fixating the mic. There's a lot of wind. Gonna make sure that that the noise doesn't bother you. Voila. So, I guess now the sound would be better. So, again, as you can see, this one is on 35 millimeters, number one. See, when I change, it shows it 35. Here, that's the main lens. And here, it is around 24, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's go to picture because this was on video mode. So, the first thing, let's put the light a little bit harder, although it's already maxed out. You can see the screen is a lot brighter on the Vivo X200 Ultra. Yeah, and if I, for example, would take a picture right now, it looks like the S25 Ultra will show you a lot more. It looks like a wide angle next to this one, but that's actually because this lens is a 35 millimeter and this one is not. If I would go to the 40 millimeter lens, it looks more regular like this. If I take the wide angle here, it's not that big a difference. But can you see the difference yourself? This wide angle is still pretty good and squared, while the lines are all good. And here it becomes like a fisheye. You see, it becomes a little bit round compared to this one. See, now let's check the zoom functions. If I would zoom with the S25 Ultra, for example, I will give it a 10 times zoom. See if I get the image sharp here. It's not that easy with all that glare. You see, I hope it's clear for you guys. This is 10 times zoom. While if I would only use a 6.5 times zoom on this one, I hope you can see it, but actually the picture on the X200 Ultra, this one, is a lot clearer than on the Samsung S25. You see? Let's go back to picture mode. And now one other difference is the portrait mode. Let's see if we go to portraits here and here. 1 second, I'll place an object there to zoom on. Maybe that will make it more easy to see. Voilà. So let's try the zoom function and let you see it like this. So there's a little Sanji pop, and we're going to start with the S25 Ultra. See, we're going to use normal photo mode, 10 times zoom. This is what we get. See, as I'm seeing right now, I'll have to find a way to show it to you guys in a better way. There's a lot of glare. So this is 10 times zoom on the pop. This is the maximum zoom without losing any image quality on a Samsung. If I show you the same thing, but now with the Vivo, here it is 6.7 zoom, but it's still it's 6.7 the zoom, but as you can see, it's much closer to the object than it was with the Samsung. We'll try to get it right. I don't know if you can see the difference clearly. You see? And now if I would go on and zoom extra on it, you will see that the image is really clear. See, this is a Vivo X200 Ultra at the moment. Right? You see? And now I'm going to zoom a little bit in with the Samsung. Where is it? It's here. It's also quite more shaky than with the Vivo. See? You can zoom on it the same way, but it's not as clear as it is on this one. I hope you can see the difference, guys. It's very difficult to see. I can hold my hand still with the Vivo. It doesn't shake that much, but the Samsung jumps from left to right. It makes it a little bit difficult for me. As you can see, the level of detail on the Vivo X200 Ultra is way better. Even if we zoom a lot, on the Vivo I'm zooming 21 times. On the Samsung I'm at 43 at the moment. See? And the reason that with this phone it's not that shaky is because every lens here has optical image stabilization. While on the Samsung it's not all of them. See? Look, guys, if there's something you want to know, guys, or you want me to tell you about something about the Vivo, just ask. With this Vivo also the portrait mode. Let's see if I can zoom in a lot when I use the portrait, or this portrait video. Let's go to portrait mode. Let's zoom in. We'll have to zoom in a little bit more, but in portrait mode it won't let me, since it doesn't want to lose any quality. And here in portrait mode, let's see if the Samsung lets me zoom further in. No, even the Samsung also stops zooming in, and it stops at 5 times. So here the portrait mode is 4 times. Oh, the sun is hitting me now. Okay. Since the sun is hitting that hard, you cannot see the screen anymore. There's too much reflection. I'm sorry for that, guys. Just a couple seconds ago, it was going to rain. Now the weather is changing on me. Okay. So, so this is actually the Vivo. I'm going to show you the two different colors, since I cannot show you, the camera is giving me too much glare at the moment. This is the classic red color. This is the flagship color from Vivo actually, and it has a red line here, which is wonderful. And this is the white version. It has also a line, but it is silver. And I actually use it as my main phone. This one, excuse me, this one I used for a week or two to test out, and it's wonderful. And since I like it so much, this was the 5 GB version. I bought this now, but with 1 TB, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, you can make professional social media footage with your smartphone. This was not possible with my S25 Ultra. This was not possible for me with an iPhone 16 Pro. Because with this iPhone 16 Pro and the Samsung, it looks good on your screen, but once you put it on the big screen, it doesn't look good anymore. While here, even if I'm even if I take the pictures with take the videos with this phone, when I watch it on my 4K big screen, it is wonderful, as if I'm using some normal camera with a big lens to make the pictures. It's really amazing, and the AI functions concerning the camera are also really good. See, very sorry guys, it is actually the first time I am trying to show you I'm doing a video like this live, but at the moment with the sun and the weather changing on me every 5 minutes here, it's a little bit difficult. I cannot set the light properly. See, if you have any questions, guys, I see that there are some people online. If you have questions, just ask me. I'll answer it gladly. And if you're wondering if you can use this phone with all the Google apps, because this is actually a phone for the Chinese market, they don't sell it in Europe. They don't sell it in America just like this, I think. Also, you have to import it yourself. But all the Google apps, the Google Play Store, you can get everything on it, and it works just fine. Even the Android Auto works fine. So if you want to mirror your screen in your car and use your apps in your car for your navigation and your music, it works flawless. All right. The other nice thing that you have here is actually the battery. But before I'm gonna give you more information on that, I'm gonna put the phone back one of it here, and let me show you the zoom functions. Let's see if we can get. Oh, it's too much glare again. One second. So just let me give you a glimpse of how far it can zoom. Look. So this is where I am right now. Right? This is 1. This is 2.5. This is 5 times zoom. This is 6.7. And now let's zoom a little bit further. Look how far we can zoom and still maintain a nice quality. Of course, it gets more difficult to keep everything stabilized, and also um, I zoomed in quite a lot. It's on 40 times zoom. Just to show you how far I'm zoomed in right now, this is how far I'm zooming. You see, this phone is amazing. And even when I do 6.7 times zoom, it's lossless, so I'm not losing quality at the moment. See, this difference from here to here, or from our wide angle to the biggest zoom, without losing any quality, I can zoom in quite a lot. And if I want to maximize the zoom, to give you a glimpse, I'm at 70 now. Let's take a picture. The I will make it a little bit better. Oh, wait, it was too fast. Hop. See, once the eye is finished with it, this is a picture. This is, let's see where I was. This is somewhere here where I was taking the picture at 70 times zoom. Let me go back to 1. You see, it's really a wonderful phone. British weather, yeah. That's Belgium weather. I don't know how it is in Britain. I guess the same. Since you're saying it, maybe the weather there changes on you also every 5 minutes. A couple minutes ago, I was scared it was going to rain. Then the sunshine was too hard. There was too much glare, and now I don't know what's going to happen. Hi, Owad. Voila. You see? So, if I would do the same with my Samsung right now, just to give you an image, see. Let's start the camera on a Samsung. We'll zoom in 10 times. We'll go up to 100. This is 30. It's still quite okay. 100. And here, wait, yeah, that's a difficult one. Let me show you guys. I'm trying to film somehow the same spots, but it is difficult though. See? Let's go back to 1. Yeah, if you would see it here, in reality, the colors on the Vivo X200 Ultra are much more vivid. You can also change it. It's now on original mode. You can go to Zeiss mode, which makes it more cinematic and gives it a more true color. But the real thing I like is when I'm on the main lens, this still looks like roundish. So if you would be taking a picture of your face like this, or someone's face, it will look more round than here. Here it's 35 millimeters, it's ideal for portraits. All the lines are straight, everything is straight. And even if I use for the wide angle, all the lines are still straight. While here, if I use the wide angle, it's not a big difference with the main lens. And I don't know if you see, the grass is a little bit round on the Samsung. You see? I'm gonna take also a picture with both of them. Voila. When you see a picture, the wide angle, and you zoom on it, the quality becomes very low, very fast. While here, on the X200 Ultra, because also the wide angle is the main lens, even if I zoom in, see, I don't know how much you can see like this, but it's a lot sharper than on the Samsung S25 Ultra. Because the wide angle lens has also 50 megapixels, if I'm not mistaken. So that's something nice. Yeah, Samsung was a zoom king indeed with the first Ultras until China started to make flagship phones for themselves. Yeah, because actually China makes everything. All the flagship phones, whatever parts, I think everything comes from China. But this phone is really amazing. Imagine normally I change phones like every 2 to 3 months. I don't keep a phone for too long. But this one, I bought this one with 500 gigs, and because I liked it that much, wait for it. Because I like it that much, I bought another one. And this was 500 gigs. I couldn't wait for the red one. It would take too long when it was released, so I took the white one with 500 gigs. But right now I have received the red one, the flagship color, which is beautiful. And it's one with 1 terabyte of storage. So I can easily make videos, store everything on it. Even though the quality is high and takes a little bit more space, I can do it perfectly. And because it has a 6000 milliamp battery, it still lasts while you are taking pictures. Because don't forget, when you're taking videos, when you're making log footage, it takes a lot of energy from your phone to do that. But with this one now, no problem. You have like, it's still good for quite a while, but if you don't use the camera, the phone lasts a lot longer. I can do around 2 days with it. So that's also a wonderful thing. And for the people who don't know, the storage, the internal storage of the S25 Ultra, the speed of it is the UFS 4.0. While here, it's actually the fastest on the market. It's the UFS 4.1. And like this, when your phone is sharing your memory, when it's sharing your memory to give you some extra RAM storage, it's actually more worth it than on other phones. It already has 16 gigs of RAM, and you get 16 gigs of RAM shared, shared 16 gigs extra, which are shared with your main memory. Yeah, to give you a little bit more space. Okay. If you guys have any questions about the phones or about the settings or about anything on it, just write it. Hit me with the questions. I'll answer it with pleasure. I'm gonna stay online for a couple minutes and answer your questions, and expect me to make some more live videos for you guys. At the moment, this is one of the first vertical lives. It's something new to me, so I'm trying to figure out how to do it the best way. And I needed something portable, so I took another phone to do the picture, to do the live stream. I guess if I was doing the same live with one of these Vivo X200 Ultras, that it would be a massive difference with the one I'm doing now. And soon I'm gonna have something like a podcast tish, like a live stream weekly, and we will be talking about phones. I will have some guests also to talk about phones and specs, and what is worth it to buy actually, because this one, the 500 gigs is like $950. This was like $1,000 with 1 terabyte of storage. If you compare to the iPhone 60 Pro Max, 1 terabyte, you lose almost 2,000, 1,800, €1,900 here in Europe. And like for half of the price, you have a phone with a camera which is maybe 3 times better. Especially for video, especially for pictures, it's absolutely amazing. You know what? Let me show you some pictures I took in at the zoo yesterday when I was there, just to give you a glimpse. If this Google phone allows me to show you how good it looks, look, you see. Now the penguin wasn't here. This was in the zoo. Look at this pictures. It's amazing. Look at the picture quality. It's like I'm just some professional camera I took it with. The only issue is that this phone I'm filming with is not that good as the one I'm showing you the pictures on. Do Flamingo. And this is also a very nice picture. Let me see if this phone gets the focus right. You see, the image quality is amazing. When you take pictures, the bokeh effect looks realistic. It doesn't look digital, you know. Look at this. See how we get the glare away. You see, so oh la la. Yeah, the picture quality is just amazing. An eagle. Let's zoom on it some more. Look at the quality. Look at this picture. This picture is taken with this phone. Look at the bokeh effect around that thing. Look, if I zoom in, you can see that it's very sharp. There's like no anti-alias lines that you see when you're gaming and stuff. It's all very sharp. The edges are very, very, very sharp. This really looks like it was taken. This really looks like it was taken with a professional camera. And actually, while people were there trying to make pictures with cameras with lenses like this and stuff, I was just taking out my phone and making wonderful pictures without having to carry all that weight. So, and unfortunately, since I'm filming with another phone, you can see it in the glare here. It's a Google Pixel 8. You don't really see the picture quality like I'm seeing it here. Let me show you another picture. Look at this. This is also a wonderful picture. Look, I can zoom. Look, 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 look at this. This is absolutely amazing. Now, this, see? And look at the bokeh effect around it. Look at the look at the sharp edges. So this is what you can get with the phone. So if I can make pictures like this, then I don't mind having this camera bump right here, because this saves me a camera with the lens which will reach up to here to take the same picture. And also now I zoomed in quite a lot. Let me open this, show you the settings, right? So I took this picture with a 135mm lens, because afterwards you can see it. You can see the parameters, you can see the size of it, what you took it with, phone storage, and so on. You always have a lot of information afterwards to see how you took the pictures. So this was zoomed in, it was not next to me, and still a wonderful picture. Let me show you another picture. Look at this. And once again, those are pictures I took with my phone. You see? Look when I zoom, the sharpness is just amazing. Look at this, the edges. See? Very sharp edges. It was already zoomed in, and I still zoom in and still get this image quality. It's absolutely amazing for a phone. This is a picture of a bird up high. I zoomed in a lot. It is on 230 millimeters that I took this picture. Let's see what I still have for you guys. Voila, let me show. And this was a, I don't know, this planes where you hover with automotor. It was far away. I zoomed in a lot, took a picture, and it still gets it sharp. Just unbelievable. It's not that sharp anymore since I was zooming quite a lot on it and trying to get it. It was flying past, but still, it's sharp. It's a nice image. It's a really nice phone for this kind of stuff. Ah, look at this. Also, when you use macro mode, it's very nice. Now, this image is dark. It was a mosquito. This was the mosquito after I beat it in the air. It was bent over. But look at the details. And this is the mosquito after the fight. See? So as I said, this phone is just wonderful. This is a military grade espionage, yeah. Something almost, just a little bit more. I don't know if it has an infrared camera and a heat camera, then we are there, I think. Yeah, to be honest, it's a really wonderful phone. So yeah, so if we compare this to the Samsung S25 Ultra, I would buy this time and time again, over and over. And as you can see, the apps, look, I have Waze, I have DeepSeek, there is the Google apps are on there. They are not on there just like this. It's me who installed it, but it's ready to install in the Vivo App Store. Yeah, and I kept some Chinese apps because they're interesting. You have the Chinese YouTube platform, which is Bilibili. It's also there. See, Google Mail. Excuse me for this Google Pixel quality. And as you can see, the Google Pixel is giving me a hard time to film this. Now, it is difficult for me to film it, so I show it to you because I just installed the new, I just opened the new X200 Ultra, but the way the X200 Ultra also keeps the autofocus, it's also wonderful. It's a big, big difference. I made an unboxing video of the red one, this one. Wait, wait. I made an unboxing video of this one. I just filmed it with this phone. Yeah. Follow the channel and check it. I'll try to upload it tonight. I'll edit it and upload it tonight. I filmed it in log with this phone. How I'm unboxing this phone. There's a mosquito attacking me already. Yeah. Look at it and see the picture quality for yourself. By the picture, so icon in the upper corner. Hey, over. What are you talking about? Are you talking about me now live or what? So, anyhow, if you also go to my YouTube channel, you will see a short about a Pitaka case. This is the Pitaka case, you see? The, see this Pitaka case? Yeah, that case, that promotional video I actually made with my Vivo X200 Ultra. By the way, the case is wonderful. You have three NFC buttons here that you can map yourself and give it some extra functions to your liking. Check the video on my YouTube channel. It's a short video. Check it out. Look at the image quality of this promotional video that I made for this S25 case. I filmed it with the Vivo X200 Ultra. Look for yourself and see how the quality is. If you passed there and you looked and you saw the quality, just write something, tell me that you came for that and tell me what you think of it. That video I literally filmed only with my Vivo X200 Ultra, not with my Blackmagic camera. Alright? Okay. So, do you have any questions? Do you want to know anything about this? Do you want to know anything about this? Tick, tick, and you open the camera button. You see? Actually, there I had it on the big screen. Look at this. Unfortunately, with the Google phone can't show you the image quality that this phone can show you, since it's not as good. But I had to do it somehow. See, I'm focusing now here. If I would have done this with the same phone, the image quality would be a big difference. And maybe on the next live, I will go with my white version of the Vivo X200 Ultra, and then you will see the difference. Subscribe to the channel and check the next live maybe, and then you can see the difference for yourself. Because as of right now, when I come close, when I go far, the image quality changes in a way I don't like. You see? Here also you see the millimeters. Look, take normal picture. The white is 33, is 14, 35, 85, 170, and 230. See? And if I would like to film in log, here I didn't set it yet or what? Wait. Yeah, this phone I just took it out of the box, so it's still informing me of stuff I can do. Let's go to more. Here you see you have different options that you don't see all the time. Use Pro, for example. See? Now I'm Pro. Now I'm in professional picture mode. And if I press here the video cam, look at it, boom, it will change. And now I can choose log. As you can see, it becomes black and whitish to make professional videos, and you can activate a lot to have an image of how it would look if you convert it to Rec 709. See? Now I'll use the zoom just to give you an image, and you can choose your ISO to be automatically, or you put it manually, or your shutter speed and stuff. And the thing is, when you're filming like this, it adjusts accordingly in a good way, not in an amateuristic way. It doesn't look too digital. It really looks professional. The pictures look very, very professional. All right. I don't know if there's somebody still online who has a question. If you want to know anything, does zoom work on the camera shutter key? Yes, it does. Hi YouTube. Look. So now it's set to change the I. Wait. Now changing the light. If I press this button here, wait 1 second. If I press this one, I can choose what it does. Here, now it will change lenses and zoom. Look. See? Oh my god, it looks so nice. Look, I'm at 2400 millimeters now. Let's take a picture. What is this? Agree. Look, 2000 millimeter. It's just wonderful. And if I go back, just to give you an image how much I was zooming, this is how much I was zooming. So this is really crazy. Can you show the AI preset? 1 second. That's standard AI visual. Yeah, since it's a new phone, I haven't used it here yet. So the AI preset, look, you can have choose period, like morning, clear sky, this kind of stuff. For example, do clear sky, and we take a picture. This is how the sky looks right now. Right, I think it's working on it. Here you can see that it is working on it. You see? So we'll wait a second. Yeah, actually the AI features are very nice. I haven't even talked about it. Thank you, Paz for reminding me. So it's working on it right now. Let's see what it is doing. Ah, there. Here you can see the process. So as you see here in the picture, the sky is gray, not the best weather. It's almost finished. Let's see now. Oh my God. Oof, look at this. The weather just became better. It doesn't feel like it's like this outside, but it looks nice in the picture, you see? So let's try another preset. We have AI preset seasons, spring, summer. Let's make it springy. Let's take a picture like this. And let's also use creativity. What do we have? Cyber. Let's make it cyberish. Let's take a picture like this. Voila. And now it's working on both of them. So this was the first picture we took. We're going to make it look like spring. This one, we made the sky look better. Ramesh, I'm very glad that you're happy. I hope you will enjoy the phone. I'm actually sure that you will enjoy the phone because really, it is amazing. I've been using phones all my life and buying all the new phones. I've never had a phone which really impressed me like this. Look now, look. So that's a picture. Wait. Let us show you. Look at this. See this? This is spring. It's all sakura-like now. The sakura trees, Naruto vibes, Japanese vibes. Let me show you. The other one took. Then we made one look like cyberish. This is a cyber shot. Let me turn the camera like this so you see the difference. See? It's actually wonderful, man. But the thing is, there are so many functions in this camera. I haven't used them all. I couldn't even test them all because you still have also. How does it work? I forgot. Wait, because my other phone is already set up. This is a new one I'm having in my hand right now. Um, Over, it's the best phone so far. Absolutely, absolutely. Especially if you like to make pictures, there's nothing like it on the market. No iPhone, no Samsung, no whatever is claiming to have these good cameras and stuff. And there's a reason for it actually. See these lenses? They have separate processors. They have two separate processors to process the image. It's not only using your Snapdragon. It has separate processors here. And actually, when you film with it a lot, it gets a little bit hot on this side when you make videos. So this is the main reason why this camera actually looks a lot better. You see? Until let's take another picture, for example, make it animation. Let's take a picture. It's gonna be uploading now again. Working on the picture. Yeah. The only thing that's later up to you while it's working on the picture. I don't know which color you took. This one is actually also really nice. But now I received the red one with 1 TB. It's really amazing phone. Ramesh, you made a good choice. There's no better choice you could make if you want to buy a phone. This Google phone from Google itself, they claim the cameras are good, this and that, and actually it's giving me a very hard time to film here. Let me show you. Ramesh, are you still here? If you're still here, I'm going to show you something. It's a good tip for you. If you're here, give me a sign, I'll show you something. Okay, now this one is finished. Let's look how it looks. So The other one is animation style. Here, look, wow. If I zoom in, look, oh, it looks really wonderful. This is really, it looks like it's drawn with a pencil. See? See? For wide angle, it's actually here when you see it's a 40 millimeter, because the 40 millimeter Ramesh is still uh, all the lines are still straight. You see, it doesn't give it that much of a fisheye effect as the Samsung would do. Stay there. Let me show you something. 1 second. Ramesh, look. You see, when I'm showing you the pictures, there's a lot of glare, right? You see? If I would be doing this with the same phone and I would be using this case, let me show you what it does. It's not just about the case here. You can screw CPL filters on it. Filters, ND filters, or CPL filters, so you don't have this glare going and coming back. So that's what I said. If I was doing the same video with the Vivo X200 Ultra and I would have put a CPL filter on it, all this glare that's coming back and the fact that you can see my face in the phone, you wouldn't have that issue. So when you buy your phone, try to find these cases where you can screw your CPL filter on it. Also, the CPL filter is thin, but it protects your lens. If it falls, if it breaks, it's the CPL filter which will break. And at the same time, you don't lose quality from these cheap glass protectors that they sell. Yeah. You got the photography kit as well. I actually really wanted to buy it, but I couldn't get my hands on it so easy at the moment. And I already bought two of them, so I preferred now the 1 terabyte edition. But follow me, send me a message if you use the photography kit. I would like some feedback from you if you don't mind. Since I see that you are really interested in your phone, in this phone as well, you see, so that would be really nice, because I don't know if I should buy it or not, because to be honest, the lenses are already amazing. And I think the photography kit is just good for if you want to zoom even further than you can do now with a very good quality. But for me, I make videos, reviews, product videos, and for product videos, in my case, I don't really need that lens. And I really enjoy it because it doesn't have that big a lens. I have normal camera, I have regular cameras, I have Blackmagic cameras that I use. So for me, it wasn't necessary, but this one is definitely very good. Thank you very much, Ramesh. Appreciate it a lot. So yeah, this is that. And here you have this MagSafe. I don't know if it's very handy since it's very close to the lens here. But as you can see, it's wonderful. You can just screw on 67 millimeter filters on it. And you have whatever you like. All these glare issues that I am having right now, look, if I turn off the screen, you just see me talking like this and you see the phone I'm talking with. If you would put a CPL filter on here, you wouldn't see that. What's the price? The price of the Vivo is around 950 in China, 950 euro for the 500 gig edition, and around 50 euro for the 1 terabyte edition. But don't forget, you'll have to pay fees to transfer your money from to convert your money from dollar, euro to yuan, and also depending on where you live, if they send it to you, you will pay some taxes, some import fees and stuff. Because this phone is not from Europe, they don't sell it here, so you have to import it from abroad. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Farsamo, there is no better camera on this. Every mobile is working this camera. Maybe some mobiles have the same lenses, but not they don't work as well as this ones. First of all, these lenses have two separate processors to process your image, and all of them are main sensors, and all of them have optical image stabilization. This is something you don't have with the other phones. Because, look, I have the S25 Ultra also. I tested it also against the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It doesn't even come close. The iPhone 16 Pro Max, this phone looks like a Redmi of 250 bucks or something. So that's a real big difference. Um, and on my YouTube channel, I have a video about this Pitaka case. Unfortunately, they don't make it for these phones. I got this sponsored and I made a video of it, and I filmed a complete video with my Vivo X200 Ultra. Go to my channel, check the video. It's a short video on my YouTube Shorts. It's actually the last one I made. Check it and see the quality for yourself. And just today, I unboxed this one, the red one, because I was using this one, the white one, and I unboxed the red one today, and I filmed it with this phone. Tonight or tomorrow, I'll put the short online and you can see the quality for yourself. I made another unboxing video, but with this Vivo, and that's why it's nice. I don't need to take my Blackmagic camera out. It's very heavy, not so easy to use. I can I can just take this phone, make some pictures. If I'm on the go, something nice is happening, I can take some nice cinematic shots. You can take some nice B-rolls on the go wherever you are. And I don't know if you heard it, Farsamo. Here with this kind of case is a special case. You can screw on CPL filters on the phone, so you don't have these reflections that I have right now. You see, you can see me at the moment as I'm talking. You can see the phone here, you can see my face, everything. If I would have used this phone with a CPL filter, you wouldn't see anything anyway. And also the AI of it already gets much out of it, so it's very nice. Hi, where are you from? Hi, Tomader Muna. I'm from Belgium. I'm situated in Belgium at the moment. You see? And also in Belgium, they don't sell this phone. I had to order it myself, but no problem because all these apps, all the Google apps you see, here's Google Mail, here's a Gmail, Drive, whatever, everything works perfectly. You can use Android Auto with it, no problem. From India, welcome, welcome to Mother. Do they sell these in India regular on the market, the Vivos? I'm actually interested. I don't know. Here in Europe, they don't sell them, just for the Chinese market, they say, but I don't know if abroad they sell them, or maybe people import them just like I imported mine to have it. But it's more a niche phone. It's for people who really are looking for something like this, who know what they're buying concerning, especially if it's concerning video production. I hope the wind is not too noisy. I have a wind filter on the mic. It's quite windy. Voila. Oh no, in India, so just for China as well. Okay, I think because politically they've been giving China a hard time. They have the best phone for themselves and they don't send it out anymore. By the way, this is one of the safest phone, in my opinion. Every other phone is boring after you use the Vivo, indeed. In the last chat, you told me that you've been using Vivo for a while, right? Look at this. I don't know if you saw it. This is a like anime picture, like drawn. It's actually this. I took a picture here. Look, this is Cyber. This wait, let's open it again. This is Cyber. This is Sakura. This is good weather. While as you can see, I don't have good weather. Tomader, the name of the models is Vivo X200 Ultra. Can't import due to 100% tax in India. 100%? Does it mean if you like it costs €1,000, you have to pay 2,000 or what? Or $1,000, you have to pay $2,000. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's really crazy, man. Well, yeah. Well, maybe sometimes when you have suppliers in China, you can talk with them and they'll make you a bill that's not that high. For example, $200 or something, and then you will pay another $200 when it gets imported, and then you have paid maybe just $200 of tax. Maybe I don't know if that's a possibility there. This is how some people do it here, but I had a friend bring them over. He was in China, he brought me one, and in his next trip, I asked for another one. Yeah, India China trade dispute. Yeah, they have disputes, and we suffer because of that, of course. Here it's the same. Before you could just order something from China, it was very easy to order it and get it here. Now they make it really difficult, actually. Take picture in portrait mode in gallery, go to the corner and press on sign F and you can change the focus. Lucky. Yeah, here I can do it, but unfortunately with the phone I'm taking picture, I'm doing the live now. It's not that good. It doesn't have as good as the camera as this one. So that's a little thing, yeah. Lucky I'm going to China to purchase directly. Yeah. If you have no other choice, that's indeed a good thing to do. How other you get it, and you don't have issues when you enter the airport or something. They don't check the phones or something. I hope not for you, but anyway, it's worth it. I don't know if you're going to China especially to get the phone, but still, it's worth it. And then you can check China around. I'd actually love to go to China myself. They have so much nice tech there, really amazing. And you know, they have been saying all the years that these Chinese phones have spyware and this and that. But actually, when I send a picture with this phone, please view See Me Brazil. I don't get it, bro. I heard 28 millimeter is better than 24 millimeter. Is it noticeable? Let me check. Bro, now the main setting, your lens is on standard mode. It's set to 40. Your lens itself is 40 millimeter or 35. Now, of course, you can go between it. You won't lose quality, but I don't know what would be better. People, I think they're saying this because the Samsung's main lens is 23, 24. But even if you're using the 40 millimeter, it's not that kind of a fisheye. Look, I don't know if you can see it like this clear. You see the lines are straight on the edges. See? And if I go really to the edge, I hope you can see it well. It's difficult like this. Ah, but the lines are straight. You see the lines are straight. I want to buy. Now, I'm not really the one to sell those phones, but if you want one and you have issues, may you just follow the channel and send me a mail or something. Maybe I can hook you up. But because I know it's difficult to get and a lot of people like it, but there's no, yeah, there's, you really need to know people there, people who work in China or live in China to get you the phone. You can order it, but of course, as our friend Ramesh said, if you order it, you're going to pay a lot. Ah, go for work. This comes as a bonus. Nice. If you find a good job for me there, I'm a strong salesman, Ramesh. Let's work together in China. Nice. At one time Zoom, they say it's better to use 28 millimeter. At 24, some loss of quality is reported. To be honest, Ramesh, I haven't tested it out. Uh, and I guess even if you have color loss, it's still better than anything other on the market. And you see, why not just take, for example, this? We're talking about 4 millimeter difference. If I have 24 millimeter, wait, let me. I'm gonna take a picture like this, 24 and 28. Let's see, 20. It was 20. That was the last one was 28. This was 24. Wait. So this was 24. This was 28. As you can see, this is a little bit wider. Let's see if I zoom. Well, maybe a little bit, but to be honest, um, they say it's better to use 28 millimeter. Yeah, if you use 24 millimeter and you zoom to the same space as 28, or then you are starting to zoom digitally. Maybe that's why some people report issues, but I don't see a big difference to be honest. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. But maybe the 28 could be a little bit sharper. It could be a little bit sharper. But I'm not gonna lie to you and say I don't really see a very big difference to be honest. It's really quite alike. Voila, so it won't make big a difference now if you start checking everything out zoomed in maybe, but that's not what people do. In the end, we take pictures and we see them on our phone. It's either a good picture or not. And don't forget also, after you take a picture, look now, I'm going to zoom in like 1400 millimeters. See, take a picture of our Sanji. It will do some AI work on it. Look at this. This is crazy. So, guys, that was an hour in the life. I hope the information was good for you guys. If you have questions, if or anything else, follow the channel. I'm gonna make a review about this phone. Uh, maybe this weekend I'm gonna start filming it, and then it's gonna come out soon. About not only the camera, but only the gaming performance, the processor performance, and so on, and the battery life. Or I'm gonna make an all-out review. Now I was talking about the camera since that's what this phone is known for, why it's very good. But I will make a dedicated review. I will review the case also with the CPL filter. I'll make pictures, show you how it looks without the CPL filter and with the CPL filter mounted. Although it's also a friend of mine in China who got me this case, and I didn't find anything like it online. Hello, Samsung fan. So yeah, about this case, I'm gonna also make a review and see how good it really is when you use the filters on it. But I think it's gonna be very good. Thank you very much, Adrian. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for being online. If you have any questions, write it in the comments after I stop this live. It's gonna be online anyway. And if you have any questions or you want to see more videos like this, follow me, follow the channel, and see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Say goodbye to the reflection. Bye.